Greetings, normies. Welcome back to Do Not Like, Do Not Read. I will be John today, and here we have Adam.
At your service.
Clemens.
I am in the video.
And Julius.
Hey.
Welcome back to the month before time. We are continuing with I'm in Dinosaucers.
Finally.
Yay! Wait, what is Dinosaucers again?
Well, I was confused too.
Dinosaurs is a 1987 animated television series co-produced in the United States and Canada. Developed and produced by... Oh, it's DIC, of course it would be DIC. Okay, I'm just gonna read the whole Wikipedia article. Joke is ruined.
Somebody play the Dick advertisement thing that they put whenever they made shows with Dick, because they did that all the time.
Dick.
I'll show it to you later.
It's pronounced Deek.
Yeah, you're right. It's pronounced Deek. Yeah, you can tell this is old because this show is even before my time. And it's from the 80s where they had all these badass action cartoons that were made to sell toys. And Dinosaucers looks like, by the looks of it, Dinosaurs looks like dinosaurs, but in space. So, you know.
Yeah, I guess we will get it from context in the story. This is I'm in Dinosaurs by Katma 1994. What would happen if a girl from our world died and wound up in a cartoon show?
This seems familiar. Someone winding up in a cartoon universe after dying.
Isn't that just every creepypasta? Oh, this character was based off a little girl who died in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that I'm in the city of Deek? Probably shouldn't have cut the first one out because I learned that it's probably a slur. And and they developed dinosaurs as well. It was great. Well, that's what happened to 15-year-old Musa. See how her adventure starts the day she meets dinosaurs from space. I don't own dinosaurs, that's only my OC.
This was also written in 2015. That's wild. Like, this was written so many years later.
First chapter is just called I'm a Dinosaurs. Hi, my name is Musa Summers, and I'm just a normal 15-year-old girl. Alright, so that's a lie. I'm normal, but not in the eyes of people around me. I lost my family due to a plane crash that happened, so now I live in a foster home. I'm the oldest, so I pretty much help my younger siblings out when they need me. And when I'm not busy doing my chores, as for why people think I'm weird, it's because I long black hair that's kept in pigtails and pink eyes like Iwasawa from my favorite anime, Angel Beats, not to mention I love all cartoons like Dinosaurs. That's the best cartoon I've watched next to Scooby-Doo, of course now. For my outfit, I'm wearing a red one-shoulder tank top shirt with light blue jeans that have side pockets on them and red riding shoes. I also have a thin purple armband on my right arm.
Holy
there's
run-on
a period!
sentence, Batman!
What the
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm more surprised that there's a period now than that there weren't any before. I thought there were gonna be no periods this whole paragraph. But then there's just
this girl,
one near the end.
She longs for black hair kept in pigtails. She has no hair. And also, though smart, they're using Scooby-Doo as the lead-in for this story because no one else would watch it if it didn't have Scooby-Doo to lead into the episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so is she glad that her parents died, though? That's the question.
She can
Well, of
Peter
course,
Pan.
now she gets to meet dinosaurs. She also tends to find daggers on the ground.
Is she a tomboy?
Of course.
Please tell me she's a tomboy.
Mike, hang on. I looked up for some context. Spencer. Turns out I think there are two main characters. There's Sarah Spencer, who is a twin sibling of Ryan Spencer, of the Aryan Dream, i.e. blonde hair, blue eyes. And there's their cousin named Bruce. And I couldn't find anything on Bruce. So the question is, how are they? Are they just related to them now? are they related to them in the real world? Did Bruce's cousin go to the real world or something?
Yeah, that's a weird choice.
My mind is already broken. We're only one paragraph in.
It's weird you have your OC coincidentally has the same last name as two other protags in the cartoon world.
Well, this is like a Chipmunk Hiveman situation, because like with Chipmunk stories, everyone, even the OCs, are always named like Seville or Miller. So this is this kind of situation. Like those are just, there's like two last names in this universe that one can have.
Odd.
So you may be wondering how I wound up in my favorite cartoon. Well, let's start at the beginning, shall we?
No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't have any questions. You never told us you were in a cartoon until this moment.
I didn't even know Dinosaucers existed until today.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a normal girl, but I live in Dinosaurs land, but otherwise I'm normal.
So let me get this straight. I'm in like Dinosaurs.
What are we? Are we some kind of dinosaurs?
Okay, Musa POV. Musa Puff, sorry. Up until now, we haven't been in Musa Puff, I guess. So, today was like any other day. I did the basic things I do in the morning and went to school. As I said for history, my teacher decided to teach us about dinosaurs. He just decided on the spot.
History?
Yeah, history.
That's more of a science subject.
I didn't even notice that.
Look, I mean, technically dinosaurs are history. I'm not going to deny that, but that seems like the job for a different teacher.
Back in the late Cretaceous, when the great King Tyranno led his army.
In the new Lion Leo era. I don't know. The Leo World 2 was whack. I can't keep track of everything.
And then the dinosaurs evolved into lions.
Wait a minute, hang on a second. That's what they were teaching in the first chapter. They were teaching that they were dinosaurs 2 days ago.
Plot twist, her classmate is cousin Fufa. Everyone was surprised, yes, as would I.
Yeah, Adam pointed out why they were surprised. Thank you, Adam.
But I smiled since I love dinosaurs. We are amazing animals. I really love the Triceratops dinosaur. That one's my favorite. Even in Dinosaurs, my favorite cartoon. Triceratops, my favorite character. He's really cool and gentle. His voice is so smooth. I may have a crush on him. Anyways, after school, let out for the day.
What?
You know, guys, I want to stop you there to remind us all that we're amazing animals. All four of us, and our beautiful viewers, and everyone else in the team. Yeah. You know, we're all amazing.
We're amazing animals, I'd say.
I went to the park to hang out since I didn't have homework. I was just reading my book when I saw a little girl playing in the street. When out of nowhere a car was coming down the street and heading straight for the girl, I got up and ran to her. Before the car could hit her, I pushed the kid out of the way, but I wasn't so lucky. I got hit and fell to the ground soon. I felt dizzy, like I was gonna get sick, but I realized I was dying, so I just closed my eyes and faded into an abyss of darkness. Just when I thought this was the end for me. But what I didn't know was that it was only the beginning for me.
And then her brother walked out and said, if she dies, she dies.
What is this? One of the lyrics that didn't make it into Dracula flow? I slowly let him fade into darkness, and I'll let the archangels take him.
Can't wait for top 10 rappers anywhere is too afraid to diss number one, Musa Summers.
Blaze was watching on and she asked, this is the end for her, right? And then Darkness was like, no, this is just the beginning.
Okay, that you can either go back to the future or to the past. Both. Okay, you will go to the dinosaurs.
Yeah, never take it from Darkness, never go to the future. Actually, Dark/Ness dislike both the future and dinosaurs, so this is a lose-lose situation for her.
Yeah.
A high-risk, no-reward situation, I'll say.
Triceratops. I was out for a walk near our base trying to clear my head because lately I was feeling lonely, like I needed someone to be there for me, not just my friends, but like a girlfriend. But who would on Reptilian would ever want to be with someone like me?
My God, this person doesn't believe in sentences.
I'm only a warrior
Clemens, I'm here
with
for
a
you.
smooth voice.
Okay, so I guess the month before time is the month of edgy dinosaurs who were like, I can't find love.
Oh yeah.
First,
This is just Tyran again. Just
no
less
dinosaurs can find love.
Yeah, that's why they died out, because nobody reproduced, because nobody was in love.
And that's how we got all the weird hybrids in Leo World 2.
Wait a minute, that's why Allie's mom wanted to go to the Great Valley, because she's like, oh great, so a dino is finally in love. I have to make sure this doesn't fail.
Yeah.
I shook my head and continued on with my walk, just when out of nowhere a light appeared from the sky, so I followed the path that led me right to it. A figure came down and landed on the ground. When the light disappeared, I went over the figure and saw a human girl.
Do they know what humans are in Dinosaucers?
I mean,
Yeah, there's like...
if Sarah and
I guess
Ryan are
there's-
anything to go by,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how they just have a path that leads up to the light in the sky.
it's the Stanley Parable Adventure line, don't you know?
Yeah.
You go on it, and it goes da 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 da.
Okay, opening quote. She's beautiful, I thought. End quote.
Oh no, he's narrating his life again.
It's poison. It is poison.
I then
Just-
narrated my life again, I thought.
Just when I saw that girl was bleeding, so I picked her up bridal style and took her to base.
Hang on a second. I don't think that's bridal style. I think that's brittle style.
Oh, yeah, brittle style. Yeah, because they didn't have brides back in the dinosaur
Oh, I
time.
know it is. Actually, no. Hang on. I actually don't know how you pronounce bridal in this circumstance.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, dinosaurs didn't get married. They just took each other to the bang cave. And then that was just that, you know?
Yeah.
Honestly, Tricero looking for love was a pretty new concept.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. So, thing number one. It is pronounced exactly like bridal, but a bridle here is a piece of according to Wikipedia, is a piece of equipment used to direct a horse. So what happened here is he saw this injured girl and decided, ooh, a horsey,
Oh, jeez.
and just muzzled her as his own.
Also, this is probably a nitpick, but this is the implication here that she died, went to another world, and she kept all of her wounds from the accident. It's like, that would kind of suck if you died and went to heaven, but you kept all of, like, your injuries or your sickness if you died of a sickness.
Gosh.
You're
That
still
happened
ill
in-
when you go to heaven.
That
would
happened in
suck,
Family
man.
Guy. They visit heaven and Joe says, hey, why am I still in a wheelchair? And God's like, oh, yeah, you're like that forever now.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Teryx, I need your help, I said.
What is it, Tricero? Who is that? Teryx asked.
Everyone
Teryx
just narrates their lives.
Yeah.
Actually, I looked it up. Teryx is a girl dinosaur, the one with boobs.
Sweet.
Finally, dinosaur honkers, they are real. We always
They're not-
believed.
They're not the T-Rex ones. This is a good sign, though.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna send a picture of I'm gonna send a picture of Tarek so everyone can go masturbate later. There she is.
Yeah, she's not actually that hot, I'm sorry.
Maybe not to you. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder,
according
bro.
to me, yeah. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be the standard anyway, so what do I know?
Welcome back to Donut Like Donut Read. Today we read Wattpad story by Adam Awesome. Top 10 cartoon dinosaurs I would totally bang, and Adam is like, no, stop, record something else, please.
Top 10 hottest dinosaurs. You could actually classify Dinosaurs as hot chick heaven. If only we could say Pteryonyx or whatever she's called take wing.
Number 15, Littlefoot Grandma.
No!
She's legal.
Guys, do not tempt me. I will make that list now. You brought this upon yourself. I'm going to make a top 10 banging dinosaurs.
I want to see that.
I don't know her name, but she's hurt. Please help, I said.
Oh, God.
It's my POV. So Terex took the girl to the med bay and bandaged her right arm. Soon the others came, asked me what was going on, so I told them about the girl I found. I thought Ilo would be upset about what I did, but he said I did the right thing by bringing her here and getting her some help, so that's good. Soon Terex came out and told us that the girl is going to be okay. I went into the med bay to see her. I saw the girl's backpack was next to the bed she was on. I wonder who is this girl and what happened to her. Soon we all left the room so the girl could rest, but I would check on her later.
Yeah, good for Terex for coming out. Good for her.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Petri going to Terra or whatever.
Yeah, our favorite Southern Belle.
Okay, back to Musa POV. I'm sorry, Musa Puff. Oh man, my head hurts, I said. All in quotes. Narrating my life once again. I guess every character in this is just Alex Zeke. They're just having internal monologues all the time. They're just narrating everything. I put my hand on my head and woke up. I saw that I was in a weird room that looked like a hospital room, but somehow it was also looked different from a hospital room. I looked at my right arm and saw it was bandage. It was a bandage.
It was.
We can't give you any prosthetic limbs, but we made you this nice arm out of bandage material.
I'm like a mummy, except there's nothing inside. And who could have done that, I thought. I didn't want to find out in case it was a dangerous person. Yeah, I got nursed back to life. Must be a real dangerous person.
I mean, there was that one Stephen King story where the author was held hostage by the woman that saved him from a car crash.
Yeah,
she doesn't
also
know she's in the other world yet. Wouldn't she just assume it's a hospital room? And she got bandaged up. That would be like probably the logical thing, I think.
So in the video game Vampire, you play as a vampire doctor, and you get more benefits from healing a person before you drink their blood. So that's probably what she thinks is going to happen. They're healing her to make her a better meal. I'd be scared too.
Yeah.
You just described the you just reminded me of the Promised Neverland. They're basically raising these kids for meat.
Oh God.
Not specifically meat. They want the primo good preteen brain.
Yeah, I mean, I've read A Modest Proposal. I know what's up.
So I grabbed my bag and sneaked out of the room I was in. I knew I had to be very careful not to get caught. Soon I heard two voices coming my way, so I ducked down behind a plant that was next to me. These voices were familiar to me. It was like, I've heard them before, but where?
So, do you think the girl Tricero found is nice, Stego? A nasally voice said.
I love being a nasally voice.
I love this.
Man, I really like girl Tricero. She's so much hotter than boy Tricero. Adam would totally put her on his top 10 bangable dinosaurs list.
Number 14, Littlefoot's mom. It's a different crime if she's already dead.
Oh god.
I sure hope she is bonehead, said a scared voice.
Wait a minute. This poor fuck is named Bonehead. Jesus Christ. The 80s were brutal.
Come on. Well, it's actually a... No, the name isn't the store where he's from. It's in a different cultural context. Tricero, Stego, Bonehead. Now I know why these voices we are familiar and the names too. I realized that I was in the dinosaur space and their world is unbelievable.
Hey guys, I gotta say something. We are familiar.
Honestly,
Dang
we
it.
are.
Didn't work. Didn't hit like I thought it would.
Oh, you're familiar to me. Both as a friend and as a lover.
I mean, we're all co-workers.
What? We have number 13, John from DLDR.
Oh god.
Yeah, hey, you can't spoil the end of a month before time where we were the dinosaurs all along.
I have to get out of here and hope no one sees that I'm gone yet. Maybe the secret scouts can help me, but then again they might take me to Aloe, and I'm not ready to meet the dinosaurs in person, no matter how much I dreamed of that happening. After Bonehead and Stego left, I came out of my hiding spot and quietly ran so I can find an exit. But once again, luck was not on my side, as I had a run-in with Sarah and Bronto Thunder. This is not good. Why is she running away from her favorite characters that just ended?
Wait, are these characters good? Are they good guys? Sarah and Bronto Thunder?
I thought so.
Why would it not be good if you ran into them? I thought you liked them.
She said she's not ready yet. What does that mean? What exactly do you need to train before you can meet them? Like, what are you waiting for? Like, not ready in what sense? I don't get it.
Hey, Bronto Thunder, is this the girl we are telling me about? Sarah asked.
Yeah, this is good. This is her, Sarah. Oh, since she's awake, we should take her to the others. Bronto Thunder said.
Thank you. No notes. Perfect.
Thank you, Victor. We appreciate your services.
That's what I do.
Bronto Thunder, more like Chad Thundercock, am I right, fellas?
Oh, swallowing.
Number 12 on my dinosaurs list.
Listen, for reference, I'm now running. My closet is now a motel. Rouge still squats in one of the rooms, and Vector is the manager.
My eyes widened at what he said. Before Sarah could touch me, I ran past him and went down the hall. I heard Sarah yell at me to stop, but I did not until I was at the base. I saw a door when I turned and went inside. Only thing is, I bumped right into Terex and Itchy. They were surprised to see me awake already. Before I could get past them, Sarah and Bronto Thunder came up behind me and both of them took hold of my arms. I started to struggle so I get them to let me go, but they wouldn't.
Okay, so, I know this girl is running away and she shouldn't, but should you really apply an iron grip on her bandaged arm?
Yeah.
Listen, she didn't, she was running, but then she remembered the classic line of movie they say, in case of emergency, walk, do not run. She's exercising safety. What's wrong, you guys? Why we're chasing this girl? Icky asked. I forgot that too.
She ran away from us before we could take her to meet everyone, Sarah said.
Okay, so actually, wait, question. Why would the person that loves this show immediately try to run away when they realize that they're in their favorite show?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. It doesn't really make sense all that much. So, I guess this is an example of a trope being applied without thinking if it makes sense logically. I want to have a character who's shy and avoid contact first, I guess, for some reason. But I don't even know why. It doesn't... It's just weird. I don't know, maybe there's a reason we're not aware of because we didn't watch the show.
Yeah.
You know, what
I'd be scared of all these hot, sexy dinosaurs too, honestly. So, I get it. I gotta make a female Sonic voice now, so...
She's just scared, Tarek said.
She was right. I was scared out of my mind. I need to escape before the others show up. As if I killed the others came into the room and I thought that I was awake. I stopped struggling when I heard the voice of my crush.
What's going on here? Tricero asked.
This was too much for me, so I passed out, man. Why does this have to happen to me? And right in front of my crush, too? I don't know.
Why?
What would have happened if you didn't run away for no reason?
Wait, hang on. I'm confused. Did she have a fever dream where she imagined she ran away, woke up, and then passed out again? Or, alternatively, did she wake up, run outside, pass out, they brought her back in, woke up, and then she passed out again? Which one of these two is it? Because both are equally implausible.
I think she ran away into a different room, and in that room she passed out.
Dumb. Oh, whatevs.
Okay, so we're at our second chapter, which is called I'm High. Yeah, I don't know.
Nailed it.
Triceratops. I had gone to check up on the girl only to see her gone from the medbay, so I went to the others and they agreed to help me look for her. Soon we heard Tarek's voice.
She's just scared, Tarek said.
I took a guess and figured that Tarek and Itchy found the girl. We went into the room and saw Sarah and Bronto Thunder holding the girl by her arms. She was struggling to get away. She stopped when she heard my voice. All of a sudden the girl passed out. Sarah caught her before she hit the floor. I guess she passed out from either seeing us dinosaurs or from stress. I told Ella that I would take her back to medbay and stay with her till she woke up. When I lifted her up, I felt a spark flow between us.
Wait a minute.
Could be the one I was waiting for.
Hold on. Tricero, how old is he? We need to know this first.
Oh, he's also 15.
We already know
They're
she's
both 15.
Yeah, sure.
They're both 15.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
They're either both 15 or they're both 18.
Sake, John.
Yeah, it's a pretty romantic story. My father hit his head, was unconscious. My mother found him for the first time and she was like, man, this is the man for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
don't
she felt
describe
the
that
spark.
chemistry through conversation, by the way. Just, say it happened.
Okay. Two things though. One, it says age adult in the wiki, but also it's for faction. It says Triceratops formerly, so he's no longer a cop. That's good. Good on him.
Wait, Triceratops? Isn't that from Kung Fury or what it was called?
I don't know, but there are Triceratops in this world. Yes, they are cops that are just Triceratops.
This is officially the Kung Fury universe.
Kung Fury. Yes, I love it.
But I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out. Please let her be the one I thought.
Jesus.
After I got back to the medbay, I set the girl back on the bed. A few minutes later, I heard her moan. She was waking up. When she opened her eyes, I saw that her eyes were pink.
Oh no, she's been touching her butthole again.
Oh God,
no.
Stop it.
No.
But quickly, we gotta hack time to to unhear that.
Yeah.
I have to make sure that I understand that. I took me a second to get what Kung Fury was.
Her eyes are so beautiful, I thought.
up back in the same room I was before, only this time my crush was with me, but I didn't know that till he said something.
I see you're awake again, trying to pass the border, right? Triceratops said.
I turned my face to him. No, I turned to face him, but I was so scared that I tried to back away, only to fall off the bed I was on. Ow, I said.
Are you alright? Triceratops asked.
No, she said, ow. She said, ow, I said.
I nodded my head yes, and he helped me up. As soon as our hands touched, I felt a spark flow between us. Like Tricera and I are supposed to be together, but I'm not sure why I felt like that. When I noticed how close we are, I blushed and put a little distance between us. I also saw Tricera was still holding my hand. He let go when he saw what I was looking at.
I want to make comment on it, but I can't because there's no punctuation.
Yeah.
It blows me away. I was about to make a joke that this world works on like 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you rules. And as soon as you meet someone, you get a literal spark flying.
No wonder she passed out earlier. She doesn't breathe while talking.
I love this next quote from Musa.
So, what's your name? I asked even though I knew already.
Real talk, how did the author do this? Like, how do they not realize you're supposed to with the quotation mark? Like, I don't expect this author to have perfect grammar or, like, anything, but come on!
Yeah. And it is consistent, so that's just, they
like, if it happened once, I wouldn't care.
You do it.
Maybe that's what happens. This is what happens if you don't pay attention in English class and just watch Dinosaurs on your iPod Touch during class.
I gotta say, the children yearn for the asteroids.
Oh God!
But they are the dinosaurs. I think they can shoot down the asteroids.
If only they had Princess Emiluma to save them.
I really hope in Dinosaurs they have this moral dilemma of shooting down the asteroid that will wipe out the dinosaurs on Earth, but they decided not to do it because who are they to influence history? My name is Tricero. What's your name? Tricero asked me.
My name is Musa, I said. Tricero smiled. I guess he likes my name. After our intros. Hey, I'm Musa, and with me I have Tricero, and then Tricero goes, "This is my final intro line."
Yeah, after our intros we introduce the story. Come on, it's not hard.
Well, out of the way, Tricero said that he was gonna take me to meet the others. I just nodded and followed him. Soon we came to the meeting room where everyone else was they stopped what we are doing and looked at us. I became a little shy and behind Tricero a bit. Elo came up to us and introduced himself. Then Dimitro, Bronto, Thunder, Stego, Bonehead, Terex and Itchy. Then I met the secret scouts, Ryan, Sarah, Paul, and David. So I told them my name. After that, Sarah asked me about why I came out of a light from the sky. I guess I had to tell them my story. So I told them everything, like me being from a different world to their show. Boy, we are surprised about them being a cartoon. I don't think they'd find a way for me to return home. None of noticed that Tricero looked upset after Elo said that. But then I said I couldn't go back. When Ryan asked me why not, I told them about how I was hit by a car and died. After I saved the little girl from getting hit, needless to say, we are shocked by what happened to me and looked sad. Oh man.
Okay.
Why does that mean you can't go back though?
I have more thoughts. This story is, I'll give it this, it's thought-provoking, but not in the positive sense. It's provoking my thoughts.
I'm gonna give something to this author. At least he didn't spell out the exposition she gives to them. Because it would have literally been, well, I've come from a place that we call simply Earth.
Well, that's the thing. That's thing number one I want to say. That's the shit I want to hear. It's like, just say, hey, I saw you.
I kind of miss it.
Yeah, I do kind of miss that, yeah. And also, it makes sense that I talk about this, like, oh yeah, I know you. And then there's some like weird parasocial stuff they get into, you know? Because literally, you know all about them, but they just met you. You know? Thing number two. You said this was made by Deke, correct?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's funny you mention that, because Deke also did the first English dub of Sailor Moon. They're called the Sailor Scouts, and here we have the Secret Scouts. Call me crazy, but I think Deke has a thing for S and Scouts. I have no idea why. I'm putting up on the Pepe Sylvia wall as we speak.
That would explain why your right arm was bleeding, said Terex.
wait, so it was right. She just can't keep her injuries from the car crash.
Yeah.
I guess they can heal car crash injuries.
But, like, how does she even know that she died? What if she didn't die and was just randomly teleported into this world?
Because she's in hot dino heaven now. That's how she knows she's dead.
Oh, yeah.
It couldn't be this good.
I guess in this case it's hot hunk heaven for her. You can actually classify Dinosaucers as hot hunk heaven. Yeah, but you shouldn't be upset over what happened to me, I said.
Oh shit, it's finally my turn. Hooray! Again. Oh crap, I used my two good male voices right off the bat. Shit. What the fuck do I do?
Grunt.
You know what? It's Dinosaur Month. Let's go. Let's do a throwback. Why not? I'm sure your parents will be very upset, Dimitro said.
Oh, I mean, fair point. I'm sure that it's okay to be upset over that a child was killed by a car, you know?
Yeah, also the little girl who saw that would probably also not have been nice for her. Would have probably also not have been nice for the person driving the car. I guess it would have been a tragic event for many people.
Yeah, unless the person driving a car was looking to hit people, like, I can't wait to do it today. They're playing Grand Theft Auto. This was the highlight of their day.
Yeah,
you point for every human you hit.
The guy who was driving the car is in court and he says, I didn't mean to hit her. I lied, knowing full well I hit her on purpose. Oh shit, I said that out loud. I said.
I didn't want to hit her because it was true. I wanted to hit the other girl. But in retrospect, this was a good thing, because the bigger girl got me more points.
Your Honor, it was the wrong girl I hit with a car.
Yeah, she has no parents, so nobody is sad about her dying, and I'm glad that she died, so the total happiness in the world increased.
Yeah, it was just a trolley problem if you think about it. We should just be glad.
The LDR does not condone running over children.
No, they wouldn't, because they died in a plane crash, I said. And but I don't care about my siblings, apparently, which I mentioned I had, who I helped all the time. Fuck them, I guess. Everyone was very shocked by the news. Dimitro said sorry to me, but I told him it was alright. Everyone was still upset by the news, so I started to sing Legend of the Mermaid from my second favorite anime mermaid melody. Did I forget to mention I'm from Japan? Because I was singing in Japanese. Even though I speak English, everyone was listening to me to sing. And as we are listening, they started to feel better. After I was done, they smiled and complimented me on my singing. Elo then decided I should live at their base with them.
Guys, think about this. What if I logged into Discord and I told you my parents just died, and you all said, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's awful." I'm like, "No, you don't have to feel bad about it." And then you keep saying it's awful, and then I just start singing a song from my favorite anime. Like, wouldn't you think something was wrong?
And
Yeah, I
furthermore,
don't know how I would feel, honestly.
furthermore, author, I need to call bullshit out of affection, because here's the thing: call me crazy, but I don't think the Japanese population was that emphatic over Mermaid Melody. I think only Mermaid Melodies picked up here, and again, it started as a joke because Naruto Bridge was like, oh no, we could be watching a Mermaid Melody fan dub. Or something like that. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, guys, if I ever start singing the One Piece theme, that just means my parents died. Just so you know.
Like, you don't have... You're already in another world with your favorite dinosaurs. You don't need to make yourself Japanese in the story.
It does come out of nowhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing something in Portuguese, and then I will reveal that I was from Portugal the whole time. But I speak perfectly well German, so you didn't notice.
Yeah, it turns out I'm actually Puerto Rican. Everybody says do not conga, but I'm speaking perfect. I'm American. Can't you tell?
Yeah, it turns out I'm actually Estonian, but I speak German and I'm not gonna elaborate on why. You'd think she would at least say, oh yeah, I'm from Japan originally, but my parents moved to the US before the plane crash or something, but it's just, oh yeah, I'm also from Japan, but I still speak English.
This story is wild.
Is that really alright, you guys? I don't want to be a burden, I said.
It's fine, Musa, you can live here, said Treatsuro.
Oh my god, this is I think this is the longest paragraph so far.
Wait. Everyone agreed, so I went with Terex and Sarah so they could help me pick out a room. When I picked out a room, Terex went to get some paint so we could paint my room. After that, Sarah and I went shopping to get me some more clothes and some furniture for my new room. When we got everything, Sarah and I went back to base. No sign of the Tyrannos yet. Guess they're too busy plotting their next plan to attack, but I have a feeling I would meet them soon. Anyways, the paint in my room was dry, so that's good. I painted my room sky blue after the furniture was placed in the spots I wanted them in. I set up glow-in-the-dark stars and planets. I also got a few bookshelves and a ton of new books. I'm glad the money I used works here. I'll need to find a job.
Wait, what?
Maybe I can work at the bookstore since they're hiring soon. After I was, Paul took me to where the secret scout space was and showed me where the food they had for humans couldn't eat the food the dinosaurs are saying. I'm glad I took those cooking classes. Soon the Ryan and the others had to go home. So after they left, I went and made some supper. I watched T.V. as I ate when I went back to my room. I got into my new PJs, a sky blue tank top that showed my stomach with white pants, but I didn't feel sleepy at all because I was still in shock about everything. I looked at the photo I have of me with my younger sisters and brother. I'm worried about them. I know our foster parents will take good care of them, but who will protect them at school? I started to sing Only a Memory Away from Sailor Moon, but version of the song from the episode Amy was going to leave. After that I cried till I fell asleep.
Oh, jeez.
My god! No!
Where to
What is
begin?
happening here?
Let's take a few lines back. I want to point something out. She says, I'm glad the money I have is used here. So, when you die, the money that was on your person, like in your wallet, goes with you to heaven. And it's good that it's useful, because otherwise you don't get to have any kind of thing in your room. That really sucks. That's why they, in Greek mythology, they put a little coin on your tongue, or else you don't get into the underworld, you know? So
yeah, this is Calvinist afterlife. You need to have money after you died, or like if you die poor, you're fucked even in heaven.
Yeah, God doesn't get to be God just because he gives away money. He needs money to run this shit.
Wait a second.
Come on, guys, you need to work for your money. You can't just let Daddy God do anything.
Hang on. If I guess also pictures go through with you when you're world traversing, and also why the fuck are we just learning now that you have step siblings and a foster parents? What? This is literally the. Oh, God, I can't take this. The fact that they calm down by singing their favorite anime songs, like. Jesus Christ. No flash. Japanese people aren't even that crazy about anime SOPs.
Yeah, but the author is.
But I gotta hand it to her that she doesn't want to join the Dinosaurs. She just wants a quiet job at a bookstore.
Yeah, screw having a power ring that gives me superpowers, which is what happens in the show. I looked it up.
Yeah.
Screw what I want to do is sell books to dinosaurs, all manga, so I can spread my love of Sailor Moon to everyone.
Yeah, while Musa was Musa's POV. While Trisero was fighting the bad guys, I was trying to guide the senior to the computers for a senior's book, but and when I had a young customer and he said, "Father, I cannot click the book."
Father?
Father, when can I go?
Triceratops. I was walking past Musa's room when I heard her singing. I was worried about her when I heard start to cry. Soon she fell asleep, so I went into her room and put her under the covers. I then gently pushed some of her out of the way.
What? Wow. What? Whoa. Back the fuck up, good sir.
Don't worry, Musa, I'll make sure you are happy. You are happy here, I said softly. Soon I turned out her bedroom lights and went to my room to think about the feelings I've started to get around Musa. Couldn't really be love.
He's a grown ass man. He's a grown ass man.
A grown ass dinosaur, you mean?
Same difference.
Okay, I think we can do one more chapter.
Yeah, it's a bit shorter than the last.
Aww,
Okay,
that means less
here
fun.
we go. Oh God, I just saw chapter 5's title. Oh my God.
You gotta save it. You gotta keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
No problem. Nope, I can't.
Okay, so third chapter, dance lesson, and girl talk.
Jesus Christ.
Musapov. So today's Saturday, which is weird because it was Monday when I had died. I guess time runs differently here anyways. Today I'm wearing a light blue shirt with yellow short sleeves that shows my stomach, with light blue jeans that have stars on them, and yellow sandals, and I let my hair stay down after I ate breakfast. Sarah found me in my room and asked if I knew how to dance. I told her I can, so she asked if help her teach some of the dinosaurs how to dance. I agreed. We went to living room and saw that Aloe, Stego, Bonehead, Bronto, Thunder, and Tricero were the ones who wanted to learn how to dance. Sarah asked me what kind of dance we should teach them. I thought back to the dance I saw in a video for Wings Club. It was for the Mother's Day episode, and luckily I have that song on my cell phone, which still works here, along with my computer. So we played the song, and I began to show them the steps of the dance.
Hang on. So does Winx also exist here?
Of course.
No, it exists in the real world. She has it downloaded on her phone, and that's how she got it.
Yeah.
Apparently your phone also goes with you to heaven.
Yeah,
So
your desktop PC, because everybody knows you invest in a good desktop PC, it will last you the whole afterlife.
just so you know, they don't allow porn in heaven because it's sinful, but if it's on your phone and you die with your phone on you, it comes with you to heaven. It's a loophole that God can't stop.
So I began to show them the steps of the dance. The guys got the steps right away. I even started to sing along to the song. We all had fun after that. Sarah, Terex, and I hung out in Terex's room talking about girl things when they brought up the subject of boys.
Oh my gosh.
Eat males.
Okay. So now you're just assimilated into the episodic narrative of the show. Okay, that's fantastic. Good to know.
See, they all are high schoolers, right?
Yeah, they are. They're all high schoolers.
So, I think that Icky and I have made some progress with our relationship, Tarek said.
That's great. I've also made some progress with Chad, Sarah said.
Is this how girls talk about romantic relationships?
I don't think that I didn't think it was possible for a story written by a girl to not pass the Bechdel test, but we found it.
Okay, I infiltrated a girl meeting once, and it was just if you now refer to page 5 of our documents, you can see the progress report of our relationships. It's very businesslike.
Yeah, we've gone to the... We have the first kiss achievement already.
We've made it to tier 8. I touched your horn for the very first time.
I haven't invested my XP into the kink skill tree yet. Not at that level yet, but we're getting there.
If Punty were here, she would say you have to invest in a lot of other things before you start investing in kink, because that's really over prioritization. It really is not good for the whole synergy of the relationship. So
yes, you have to investigate. You have to invest in, let's see, reciprocation, aftercare. That's even before you even get to nipple clamps.
Okay.
What about you, Musa? Anyone you like, Terex asked me?
Well, I do like, and you can tell anyone, but I like Tricero, I said. We are both surprised by this, but they smiled and said that it's okay that I like him, and that brought me back to the spark I had felt when my hand touched Tricero's hand, so I asked Terex about it.
Wait a minute, they're just cool? They're just cool with it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You know, at least Danny and Sam kind of hung out with each other. The spark happened, and then they don't hang out with each other at all.
Yeah, what if Musa and Tricero got stuck on the ski lift?
I like how Love Isn't Freezing is now our standard, our lowest rung standard for relationships whenever we read stories. You're either slightly better or you're somehow worse.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, is this me? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A spark like that means you and Tricero are meant to be together after all, she said.
I wonder if Tricero felt the spark as well. If he didn't, then it'd only be a one-sided love. If it was that, then I decided not to reveal my feelings in case he didn't feel the same way, because I didn't want to be rejected again.
You just got there. Calm yourself.
Jesus
you
Christ.
just died.
Yeah, chill the fuck out. Also, great logic. I guess that's the logic Tails was following in Sonic at high school. When he didn't ask Cream because he just assumed she didn't like him and asked Cosmo instead, even though he didn't even seem to like her.
Yeah, that's a pro tip. Don't apply to jobs because you might get rejected.
Yeah. Yeah, pro
Don't do
tip.
anything because you might suck at it.
Don't do anything because you might get rejected.
Life is pointless. Eat at Arby's.
Oh god, no, don't eat at Arby's. That's how Mr. Crab fucking died. I'll send you the link later.
I wouldn't know. We don't have Arby's here.
Yeah, I just know nihilist Arby's from Twitter. Try Cyberpuff.
Arby's. Oh yeah.
I saw Musa leave the room with Terex and Sarah to go to Terex's room. I was walking past it.
No, waking past it.
Waking past.
I was waking past it and
Dude's
heard
a sleepwalker.
Musa ask about a spark she had felt when our hands had touched, so I stopped and listened. Terex told her that a spark like that means Musa and I meant to be together after
Tell
all.
then tell.
What is this? What is this Twilight soulmates bullshit?
This
I'm so happy
relationship
because
feels so natural.
I'm so happy because this means Musa is the one I've been waiting for.
Jesus
she is
Christ.
my soulmate. I must talk to her.
This is
about
how
this
men
soon.
think. This is all...
About this soon, but how can I do that? I've never been in kind of situation before, so I went to ask Elo and Bronto Thunder. for help
Fundamentally incorrect. The wiki said he had a romantic sort of entanglement with the dino in red.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Which is, for reference, I don't know much about it, but I guess it's a play on the Lady in Red where he was in a detective noir thriller episode.
Wait, what?
Hang on. I'll send the picture in chat. You'll see what I mean. You know, the trilby, the blazer. It's got it all. Look at recording 1.
Wow.
You see what I mean? Like the whole detective like swinging dick kind of vibe. You know.
Wow, he is Triceracop.
So I went to ask Elo and Bronto Thunder for help since Elo is married and Bronto Thunder has a girlfriend. I found Elo and Bronto Thunder sparring when we are done. I told them about the spark Musa and I felt.
Well, you should ask Musa out on a date and get to know her better, Elo said.
You should also do something fun that you both like. Brother Thunder said.
Man, these guys are actually kind of sensible. This is sensible advice for a very unsensible dinosaur.
Maybe you should develop your relationship naturally. Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
She's the one, soulmate confirmed.
The spark, man, the spark.
I can feel it power a 9-volt battery. How does that make sense? I don't know.
So I went to think of something that Musa and I could do when I thought back to the dance lesson. Musa loves to dance, and I had fun, so maybe we can go on a picnic and then dance. That will be fun, so that's the plan for tonight. I will ask Musa out on a date.
I guess he is
know
more
what?
sensible than Musa.
He's at least trying something reasonable. Again,
Yeah.
even though his mindset's fucked, you know?
He's asking more experienced people for advice, and then he actually takes that advice, so...
He also packed a wedding ring. They didn't tell him to do that. He's just doing it. You know, he's ready.
Oh god, there's an Elo puff. This will be my death. I think Tricero's gonna need help with the state, so I got the others and told them about this. Everyone was happy for Tricero. Since you found a soulmate, we all agreed to help. Terex came over to me and asked how I knew about the spark. Tricero and Musa had felt, so I told her that Tricero told me, and Bronto Thunder she was a little mad that she was eavesdropping on their girl talk, but was still happy to know Tricero likes Musa. This all has to be perfect so we can get them together. Because Tricero and Musa deserve to be happy, I only hope the Tyrannos don't mess up our plan.
That's specific. That's
Okay,
very
specific.
specific.
So that's where all the nonsense went. It got channeled into Aloe, I guess.
Oh,
This is
can I
very
be
important.
pterodactyl?
Yeah.
We've known this
Please.
girl for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, everyone's just shipping them so hard.
Yeah.
The new girl, you know?
Who would win a fight? Who would win in a fight? Terrible Dactyl or the bad 17-year-old teenager?
Terrible Dactyl. That is a great name, too. I was flying near the Dinosaucers base and stopped what I heard.
No! Get out of here, Grunt!
No, it's not Grunt, it's Malice the Bill.
Malice is back
Oh,
as a
shit.
dinosaur. Malice has evolved into the newest terrible dinosaur.
Evolution.
Actually, Dactyl, so it's a pterosaur. Never mind. Don't get mad at me,
Okay.
Spooky.
When I heard Aloe mention a plan for Tricero and someone named Musa. Now, who could this Musa person be, I thought. All of a sudden, I heard someone singing, so I followed the voice and saw a new human girl with the secret scouts. This must be Musa. She was the one singing a song that wasn't all that bad. Play Aloha OA from Lilo and Stitch the movie.
Yes, this is what
I don't know the song, oh no.
Sing it!
Yeah, but I don't know the melody.
We also don't want to get copyrighted.
Do it!
I can't, I literally can't.
Anything's a song if you believe.
Aloha, Oe, aloha. Wait, I need to do it in Musa's voice. Aloha, Oe, Ika, Onaona, Noho, Ika, Lipo, one found embrace, Ahoe, Ow, until we meet again, Musa sang.
That was amazing, Musa. I didn't know you could sing in English too, David said. Who the
I
fuck
can't
is
believe
David?
you could
He's one of the other
sing
humans.
in your native language. You can
First of
sing
all-
in the language you're speaking usually. I can't believe it.
That I don't even think that I know for a fact that that's not Japanese, but I do not want to assume what language that is.
Well, it's from Lilo and Stitch, so I assume this is Hawaiian. So it's weird that this is what they're amazed about her singing in English, even though that's what she's already speaking in usually, but not
She's not even
like the Hawaiian. I don't know.
She's not even
This is weird.
singing in English.
I mean, there were some English words, so. Hey, I can sing in English and Japanese. Musa said while laughing.
Is this more of me? Yeah. Okay. This is interesting. Looks like the Dinosaucers are plating something for this human girl, and Tricero, the boss, will want to know about it. So I went back to base and informed Genghis Rex, oh, nice name, about the Dinosaucers being up to something and about the new human. So he said we're going to kidnap the new human and set a trap for the Dinosaucers by using the girl as bait. I wonder why this girl is so important to the Dinosaucers. Oh well, guess we'll find out.
Oh, the girl's already baked, I'll tell you that right now.
He didn't want her, he wounded.
So one dinosaur will go on a date with his girl, and the terrible Deku is like, these dinosaurs were plotting.
Well, of course, he's an 80s villain. He can only think as an 80s villain.
Well, they are plotting a date.
Yeah. All that they think only in terms of plots and schemes.
Is Bronto Thunder the only normal person in this story?
Probably.
Oh no, we have a
Honestly.
Joey
Listen, Vector...
Bone Crush situation where this guy with the awesome name is the only normal guy.
Listen,
Yeah.
Vector's chillness is well known, galaxy-wide, so when you're voiced by him...
Yeah, please don't ruin Bronto Thunder for me, author. Please, let him be the normal guy.
Yeah.
Sarah Puff, Mus and I got back to base and went into her
Mus.
room. I'm still surprised that she found an old guitar in the trash.
Of course she did.
A full-ass guitar.
How convenient.
She began to fix it. She cleaned it up once she was done. The guitar looked like new. Just as she was about to test it, we heard a knock. Musa opened the door and thought Tricero was there. Musa told him he could come in, and when he did, he looked at Musa and asked her out on a date. She looked at me. I nodded to her, a sign to say yes.
Why do you need her support? Like, what? This is what you want.
Yeah.
But I'm a shy anime girl, kawaii desune.
Okay, I can't ask him out because he might reject me. But what if he asks me out? What do I do then? Help me.
What if she asked me out? Panty Stalking, Sailor Moon, Doki Doki Literature Club.
I wish this was Doki Doki Literature Club.
I'm gonna tell my kids this was John Q. Enemy. Yes, she did. Sarah was so happy Musa said yes to the date that he hugged her and left to get things ready. I also love how she could have invented the whole genre of taking things from the trash and fixing them up. That is a new trend on YouTube, and this author predicted that back then.
I love it when that happens, when these authors are really ahead of the game, even if they're behind on their knowledge of the English language.
That was odd. Why did he ask me out? Musa asked, "Motherfucker!"
Motherfucker! God damn it!
You can't be this tense.
Okay, this author has a specific romance in mind, but the characters are actively working against it. They try as hard as they can to fight against this romance. It's because he likes her. He must have felt the spark, I said. We both screamed in happiness and went to get Terex. We told her everything, so Terex and I agreed to help get Musa ready for her date. I'm so happy for Musa. We'll make sure she looks absolutely stunning. This will be the best night of her life, I thought.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Okay.
we'll see about that in the next part.
Yeah, we do have 2 reviews for the first 3 chapters. Chapter 1. Nothing too specific aside from the fact that Sora Pendragon name drops the author. Luckily not the full name or anything like that. Unless Cat is their part of their, because it's part of their username. I don't know if it's actually whatever.
I like more phenomenal job. Gonna steal
Why?
that.
Is that a phrase from Dinosaurs? It might be a phrase
Maybe.
from Dinosaurs.
No, listen. There was this one Power Rangers season, I think it was, Operation Overdrive, where they had a bunch of Rangers from past seasons, and the leader of this team was Adam, the second Black Ranger, played by Johnny Young Bosch, and even that's just one of the lines that they made him say. Because, even he didn't get it. It's like, what? Great... In an interview, he was talking about it, even I was confused. He said he was like, what? What does it mean? Great morph?
And guest on chapter 1 said, "Where you full stops and commas? This was difficult to read."
I mean, he's not wrong. This was especially hard to read out loud without running out of breath.
Yeah. Okay. So join us next time I'm in Dinosaurs for a date where both participants are unwilling, but the author's like, "Oh my god, sparks flew, they are meant for each other."
Oh my god, kawaii desune!
Yeah.
And leave Catmore 1994 alone, or we're gonna score some Grand Theft Auto points on you, if you know what we mean. Rev up the car, boys.
You're never gonna be able to play a GTA 5 online again. Because we're gonna keep running you over in every server you get into, somehow.
Well,
Check
check us out on Discord. We're a lot of fun.
And always remember, if you do not like, do not read.
Bye.
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 Later.